to Basic Booze.
It's booze. And we're getting basic.
Today we are doing double IPAs.
Double.
This isn't a double IPA, but a lot of people feel it is. It's also a higher alcohol percentage.
Gets grouped in there.
Gets grouped in there. So, going right down the line, we're doing Boom Sauce, Sip of Sunshine, Second Fiddle, Tribute, Heady Topper. So Sierra Nevada Torpedo is kind of our control group. And then a Hot Bullet Special Edition from Sierra Nevada.
Yum, yum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jump right in.
We got a good lineup here, boys.
Yum, yummy.
Team Itami.
Pop salad.
Well, on that note, I'm just going to crack a beer because I need a drink.
Yeah.
So
Sierra Nevada Torpedo.
they classify it as an extra IPA.
Yeah, which is
mainly,
pretty much a double.
Yeah. I think this came out before doubles were really a big style.
Kind of like how Sierra Nevada Pale Ale is actually an IPA, but it came out in, 1984, 85, somewhere in there, before anybody really knew what the hell an IPA was, other than the Brits who were still drinking them. But
yeah. Very hoppy, very malty.
Yeah, I can get that just out of the Hobo.
If you're a fan of very bitter, no fruitiness to it, very bitter, a little bit of like piney flavor there, and very malty. This is a good one.
It's good.
I personally wouldn't, for the price point, I would just go for like Sam Adams Rebel.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's leaning towards. I would definitely say that's in a British style. If the Brits did a double IPA, that's what they would make.
Yeah, bitter. Mm-hmm. Not my favorite, but pretty good.
Definitely got that British maltiness to it, and less of the fruity hop aromas that you'd normally expect from West Coast. But
so, of course, just to compare 1-to-1, we're going to try Sierra Nevada's other IPA. It's they call it Hot Bullet. Mm-hmm. A lot fruitier.
Yeah.
Still got a midi, like a little bit of maltiness to it, but a lot
crisper aroma right off the bat. But
if you prefer a fruity IPA, go for this one. It's still got that malty bitterness to it,
but very crisp, very clean.
It does have a very crisp, clean drink to it.
Much less of the sweetness. Much more bitter on the finish, more aftertaste of just pure bitterness, which I like.
Yeah.
But it's not like a super strong bitterness.
It's not a stringent bitterness, no.
Yeah.
It's not,
the Torpedo borderlines are just like harsh.
Yeah. But that's good.
Bitter.
It's bitter.
It's bitter. All right.
Bitter like I am about the governor's decision today.
So
it's a pandemic!
And for those of you that do not know, a lot of places are shutting down restaurant and bar service.
Due to the coronavirus.
Our state is one of them.
COVID-19.
And
Good old New Hampshire!
Thanks, Governor Sununu.
And every person at this table, besides that guy right there,
Hi,
works in food service.
Yep. And it's takeout only now. And delivery. But we're in a small town, there's no delivery. Yep.
Alright. On that note, let's move on to probably the most famous.
Definitely the most well-known. This beer was voted the #1 craft beer a time or two. I don't know the exact years, but look it up.
Does it say?
It might.
and which one is that?
Anyway, this one comes from the Alchemist in Vermont. Not exactly sure the town because we failed to do our research before this, clearly. Definitely, again, known as one of the best double IPAs on the market. People will wait in line for hours. Okay, they're in Stowe, Vermont. People wait in line for hours in Burlington, Vermont, trying to get this beer and buy it by the case. TJ made one 20-minute trip over to Bradford, Vermont, and picked it up first try. So
first try,
in
$16 a case or a thing.
All y'all in Burlington, you're doing it wrong.
So we're gonna pop it right up, and we're drinking these out of cans because they're IPAs.
And because Heady Topper told us to.
Yes. Yeah. So the can itself says "drink straight from the can."
Yep.
all IPAs you really want to drink from the can if they come in one,
Especially doubles.
because it concentrates that hop aroma as you're drinking. Just gives you that punch.
Right in the face.
Right in the face. Right
Pow,
in the
right in the
face.
face.
Straight from the can, right to the face. It's a hot bukkake.
Audio tastefully removed.
Very grassy.
Extremely. There's not a lot of fruitiness to it.
Herbal is what I get.
yeah, it's
very
a-
herbal.
very earthy.
Yes.
Yeah. A little bit of a maltiness, but nowhere near as much as Sierra Nevadas.
Very clean sipping, very
yeah.
light body for a double IPA, surprisingly. Yeah, a lot of hop aroma to it, a lot of hops right up front. If you like hops,
This is the way to go.
track some down. It's better, like us.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah,
I'm a cup of sunshine.
No, it's a sip. And we're trying
Well,
to-
because of that statement, I guess we have to move on to Sip of
this down the
Sunshine.
line. As we recently discovered, after already putting this in the lineup, Sip of Sunshine by Lawson's Finest Liquids is not, in fact, a double IPA.
However, it is 8% alcohol, which is on par with the rest of our double IPAs. So we decided to keep it in the rotation anyways. And it's also considered, I've gotten it at bars, and it's considered a double IPA by many. So it has to be served in a smaller glass by law in a lot of places. So, crack it open. I've heard big things about this, but I don't know. Very, very, very fruity.
Kind of like you.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Good time.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not alienate our LGBT viewers.
What
I was joking.
are you talking
Cut that out.
about?
It's fine.
What's wrong with you?
A lot of things. Anyway. Very light, light body. Definitely, I can see kind of after sipping that why they would say that's not a double IPA.
Yeah, it's the bitterness just
Much
is
less
nowhere near on scale of the other three.
It's not nearly as bitter.
No.
And
fruity, light.
fruity, it makes me want to
Some
drink it like while I'm in a canoe. Just like
Right on a
canoe.
river.
Yeah, that is definitely a water beer. No, I would totally drink that in a tube floating down the river, 100%. And if it gets a little bit warm, honestly, I wouldn't even probably mind. Contrary to popular belief, you can drink some beers a little warmer, especially craft beer. Turns out, beers that are not shitty don't taste bad when they're warmer.
What he's not telling you,
IPAs
though-
rarely fall into that category, but this one,
I could say it, yeah. Yeah, on average, the warmer the temperature of the beer, the more you're going to taste the nuances of flavor. Of course, they're designed to be drank cold,
right?
but if it gets a little bit warmer, like bordering on room temp,
You're not
it's
gonna,
fine.
Yeah.
You don't want to drink it hot out of your car.
Tie them up somehow, drop them in the water while you're floating your canoe. That 60-degree water. You're not
Some
gonna
places
have
in
a bad
Ireland
time.
actually drink beer warm, and the places lower in Ireland drink it cold.
British beers typically are served warmer than American beers.
Yeah, they're
Typically
served just
55
below
to
room
60.
temp.
Yep.
So, and flat because they're assholes. So our next beer is Tribute, and this is my personal favorite of all time. Heady Topper can suck a fat one. But it's just
You can tell that we're all not in the high risk category for death by coronavirus because we're just passing.
Yeah, that went through my mind.
Yeah,
It's fine.
It's fine.
If,
Make sure
any-
you tuck it.
If we die, we die.
if anything, I'm the one who's going to get it.
Yeah, you fucking.
And just everyone just hands it down.
Super citrusy. Orange. Weirdly enough, I'm getting orange and a lot of grapefruit, but orange.
It starts off not very bitter, but just very fruity and nice and orange, and then it starts to get bitter.
Orange peel is how I would describe that.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
So good. So good.
Very light, very fruity. Just
No, straight up licking
So
an
good.
orange peel.
yeah,
It's a veteran-owned
In a good
company.
it is.
It
Yeah,
is.
14 Star is veteran owned. They're out of St. Albans, Vermont. Definitely check them out. They also have a fantastic breakfast stout.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
If we can get it, we'll be putting that one in our stout series.
Watch out for that one.
Yeah. All right.
Next up.
Second Fiddle. Nate, you wanna talk about this one?
So, Second Fiddle is a double IPA from Fiddlehead Brewing in Shelburne, Vermont.
For those of you that don't know what a fiddlehead is, it's a baby fern.
It's a little fern. When the ferns come out of the ground, they pop up and they look like the head of a fiddle because they're all curly-cued. The fiddleheads of ostrich ferns, really tasty. Buy some at your local hippie-ass grocery store or hipster-ass grocery store, whichever one it is. I do not recommend going out and trying to hunt them for yourself if you're not with somebody who knows what they're looking for, because you can poison yourself. But
Unless that's what you're out for.
Right. Yeah, hey, you never know. Coronavirus is out there. If you die, you die.
What's your poison?
But Fiddlehead Brewery, I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably my favorite brewery in the state of Vermont at the moment. They have a fantastic pizza place, best flatbread pizza or flat crust pizza. Excuse me. I've had in New England, outside of New York, anywhere. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Very.
Fiddlehead.
It's
Thin crust pizza is on point.
It's very. It's almost got like a fruity pininess to it.
Very piney.
Yeah, it's like it's got a linger of like some citrus in there, but it's very pine forward, and
And you get
it's
some booziness too.
yeah, just
But in a
little
pleasant
bit.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
just a tad.
it's not like a stringent alcohol,
No.
but the booziness is there.
It's like a well-mixed vodka drink, oddly enough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But it's a pleasant booziness, which is uncommon. For reference, among IPAs in general, Fiddlehead's standard Fiddlehead IPA is my favorite.
that'll be a good one to highlight. This joke has been tastefully removed. So, our next beer is Boom Sauce.
Boom!
Boom sauce.
Sauce?
From Lord Hobo Brewing Company. Out
Out
of
of Mass.
Mass. For those of you that aren't from New England, that's Massachusetts.
What's
Yeah.
what
And those of you who are from New England, they're massholes. You know that, even if you're from Mass.
And don't try to act like you're not.
Yeah.
It's from Lord Hobo Brewing Company.
Lord Hobo.
Looks like you got a competitor.
I just thought it was from that like Wapapi
How is it?
town.
It's pretty good,
Pretty good.
but it's leaving me with like an astringent meh in my mouth at the end. I'm not a fan of.
Definitely a lingering harshness to it.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good
good.
flavor. But like if that end wasn't so lingery, I think it would be great. But
Would recommend.
See, I like that.
But
That bitterness that lingers.
Mhm.
I like that.
see, I like a lingering bitterness, but that's like a lingering harsh.
yeah, there's definitely a difference with the acridity, if that's a word. I don't think that's a word.
We're not pretentious. Acridity.
It's not a word anyway.
Warburn.
I feel like using a fictional word in an attempt to sound educated is a very non-pretentious thing
Tastes
to do.
like a hot.
No, that's a very hoping to be pretentious thing to do.
Anyway,
Yeah.
not bad, Lord Hobo. Not bad.
Try
less,
harder next
Less fruity, more on the earthy.
Yeah, a lot
Hoppy
more.
side.
You get almost like a mushroomy earthiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a pleasant way. Again.
Yeah. Yeah, none of these are like bad beers. We'll get to those later. He's got one of them down there out of frame. No, just barely in frame.
We are not in any way sponsored by AB InBev or any related
I mean, I
stuff.
will.
We need to have a burp
Hit us
counter
up.
on this video.
Hit us up.
Yeah. If you want to sponsor us, AB InBev, we'll do a bud tasting.
We even if you don't sponsor us, we'll do a bud tasting.
We're probably going to do a bud tasting. You know what we should do? We should do Budweiser versus Michelob, Bud Light versus Michelob Light, and Natty Light. Which, fun fact, those are the same beers. Check out our second channel, Booze Basics. We'll go a little more in depth about how AB InBev recycles their liquid. about how AB InBev recycles their liquid.
If I can ever get this fucker to film.
Hey, we have 3 weeks now because it's a pandemic!
It's a pandemic! Alright, so guys, let's go down the line. Each of us put in line the beers by our favorites.
Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, fair enough so. These two are tied for me.
All right.
At the moment.
Which way are we gonna go?
Best, worst.
Okay.
Oh. I thought you were
These
talking
two.
about me.
Second Fiddle, Tribute, those are definitely, they're tied for me, I think. Tribute gets the slight edge. They're very, very good, very close to each other, in my opinion. I tend to prefer fruitier IPA flavors. So.
Yeah, you do.
Anyway, then I'm going to go with Heady, Sip of Sunshine, Torpedo, no, Hot Bullet, Torpedo, Lord Hobo.
Really?
Yeah.
Not enough
Just
room.
because, not that I'm not feeling the boom sauce, it's good, but I do appreciate the balance that the Torpedo brings in.
Yeah.
Maltiness to the bitterness.
You don't see that very often, especially in New England.
Especially with doubles, too. I mean, it just, yeah it's uncommon. Interestingly enough, we picked these sort of at random, and these are the only two West Coast beers that we ended up picking. The rest are New England's kind of style.
Part of that was due to just our personal preferences.
Mm-hmm.
Part of that was also due to availability. We did try to find some Ballast Point, because I'm a fan of Ballast Point.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't find it anywhere around here.
Oddly enough.
I went to 6 different stores, didn't see it in any of them. So Ballast Point, send us some beer.
Please.
We'll try it. I love your beer. Send us
We'll
the Mango Even Keel. The habanero. That would be a great video. Send us the habanero IPA. We'll try that. It'll be spicy as fuck.
Spicy beer?
Yeah.
Miserable as fuck.
Yeah, we could do a whole video on pepper beers.
That'd be good. All right, so my best, obviously already stated, Tribute. Second Fiddle. I'm gonna go Heady, and then I'm gonna go with Hot Bullet, and then I'm gonna go for the Sip of Sunshine, Torpedo, and Boom Sauce. So a very similar lineup to Nate's, but I don't know, the Sip of Sunshine just barely lost out to the Hot Bullet. The Hot Bullet has a little bit of that maltiness that I'm missing in the Lawsons.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate where you guys are coming from, but I have to disagree with you guys.
That's entirely fine.
That's what this is about, man.
Just to get a little closer.
Boom sauce, huh? Going up top. Alright. Heady getting demoted. Down the line.
Yep. Yeah.
Tribute's your number one?
Yeah, I really enjoy the fruitiness of that.
Yeah.
But I gotta put Boom Sauce as my second because I really enjoy the bitterness that lingers there.
Continue.
Tomas!
Okay.
Stretch.
Heady going right up there.
Hey, there's another one for Heady. That's what we were waiting for. I mean, I was Heady probably.
I'm sure somebody was.
The Alchemist probably was.
I enjoyed these 3, and I do not like IPAs. They weren't too much. These ones, actually, I'm putting you all the way down.
Lawson's,
These ones,
get at us.
It was, as you could see me going, the hops was there, and I mean, this one you can just push off the table.
Just like a bad cat.
I think it's Bert Kreischer that's got the joke about his wife blowing him and gagging for the wrong reasons.
We're in no way sponsored by Bert Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer, get at us.
Taste beers with us.
Seriously, that'd be fun. Anyway, yeah, no, the way he gags is definitely the wrong way. It's not because it's too big. All right.
Or is it?
The hop flavors is too big. Anyway. All right,
folks. So,
here's what we're saying. If you like double IPAs, you're gonna like all of these pretty much. That's my wrap up on this. Like, none of these are bad beers. And when I put Boom Sauce at the last place, Lord Hobo, please forgive me. It's a damn good beer. I would pick this over a good percentage of beers most days.
Yeah.
Just in this lineup,
you lost out in this lineup.
I don't know.
There was a lot of
Sierra
strong
Nevada
flavors.
coming out strong. What I really like about Sierra Nevada is they are one of the granddaddies of the craft brewing movement. Along with Sam Adams, they were like one of the 2 breweries that put craft beer back on the map in the United States, and they're still coming out with some killer liquid. All right, the Hot Bullet,
It's a new series.
newer,
Yeah.
fantastic. All right.
Yeah. They're
Torpedo,
still going
I don't know
strong
how long
despite
it's
being a
been
granddad.
out, but it's fucking good. All right, it's tasty.
So, overall, none of these beers are bad. They're all really good. If you don't like double IPAs, I would definitely recommend trying Lawson's.
Yeah.
Or Tribute.
Yeah.
I feel like Tribute is a nice introductory to a
Easy
double
drinking.
IPA.
Very easy to
Because
drink.
it's
Yeah.
very easy drinking. There's no lingering, astringent bitterness.
Yeah.
Very great.
Yeah.
But I think that has been double IPAs.
By Basic Booze.
Basic booze.
It's pretty basic.
And boozy.
Definitely boozy.
Pandemic.
It's a